It's your boy Light back at it with another YouTube video. And yeah, today we're doing DC characters that I want to see in the Batman universe of movies. So yeah, we just before the video starts, I just want to say something quickly, which is that if you realize today I uploaded two videos. Um yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing this from now on. Is maybe I'll upload one at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then another video at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my usual time. Just because there's so many things I can be talking about on this channel, and yeah, there's just like so many things, so much stuff getting released. All this, I'm talking about like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and I might even like expand reaches and stuff. So yeah, technically, if I'm uploading 7 days a week, once a day, and you have to subtract out days of stuff I'm not talking about, stuff like sports stuff or whatever. Yeah, I could kind of shy away. That's why I'm doing this, just because sometimes I really want to talk about stuff, and it's kind of screwed up. Because then I might have to postpone the video until like the following week, and I just don't like doing that really. So yeah, that's the reasoning for that. I'm not guaranteeing I'm gonna be uploading every day, 2 times a day. Probably once every couple days, probably around that. Just so I don't completely run out of content or like tire myself out or something. So yeah, that's the reasoning for that. So yeah, earlier today I talked about the Joker thing, on my opinion on the DCU and the Batman universe Joker. So yeah, definitely go check that video out if you haven't already. But yeah, if we look here, uh, yeah, let's get into the video now. So the DC slash Warner Bros. Revealed that apparently DCU is going to be separate from the Batman universe. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it is basically Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson in the DC. Sorry, no, the Batman universe that's going to be coming out in like 2022. And then the DCU is where all the other superheroes are, and also Ben Affleck's Batman, and that cast, whatever. So yeah, uh, we know we're getting the Batman movie in 2022, and I really hope that we get at least a trilogy out of this. Maybe even spin-offs. Like, we know we're getting the Gotham Police show or GCPD show on HBO Max. I'm not too sure when that's releasing, but I believe it's like coming out soon. The GCPD show for Matt Reeves. So that's definitely gonna be interesting in that terms. Maybe we'll see a villain in that or whatever. Um, I think these movies might be a little bit more detective based and less like how he is in the other movies. They show off his more detective side. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing a part two to this video, just because I might forget somebody or something. Uh, yeah, because I already recorded this intro once, and yeah, I've forgotten somebody and I just put them in. But yeah, let's start off here. Alright, the first one we have here is, as you can see on your screen right now, it's pretty obvious. It's going to be any member of the Bat family. I mean, anybody. If I were the Batman, honestly, I would lean towards maybe, especially if you do the origin, I would lean to more towards like maybe Jason Todd, maybe, or maybe Tim Drake. Personally, Robert Pattinson looks a little bit young. So I don't know how he'd be like with um, Nightwing at his side. It kind of look a little strange. Same with Jason Todd. I don't know how it would look like. I don't think that we would really get Red Hood on the live action, because I feel like you need a little bit more time so it isn't too rushed. Like, you maybe even need a separate own movie. like maybe like that or something like that. I don't know about Damian Wayne. You would have to introduce probably like Ra's al Ghul. So I would say something like either Dick Grayson or Tim Drake. To be honest with you, I would aim towards more of a Dick Grayson Robin as opposed to Nightwing. You could even maybe do like Batgirl or something like that. That definitely could be interesting. Seeing as though there's going to be Jim Gordon. So yeah, that's just my idea for that. Next up, we have the Joker. I'm gonna say this one more time. What is Batman without the Joker? And I'm referring to the video I did yesterday or earlier today with my opinion saying that Joaquin Phoenix's Joker should be the Joker for this universe. I think he does well enough job, especially, and he would be vital if you had Red Hood. So yeah, yeah, I would definitely bring him in. I don't know about like a big main villain though. Could be definitely interesting if he was like more of a secondary villain. Like we know in the Batman movie 2022, he's versing Riddler, and I think he's also Penguin. I don't know if he's versing Filoni as well, but uh, yeah, I just think it should be Joker in the or maybe make him in the second movie or something. I don't know. But yeah, it could definitely be interesting in that aspect. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be actually the Court of Owls. Um, I'm a huge fan of the Court of Owls. I think they're really good villains. And especially if you're doing that detective kind of stuff, I would definitely introduce the Court of Owls. They're great for that kind of stuff as well. I'm surprised we never really gotten anything, or we have in animated form, but we haven't gotten anything live action wise from them. So yeah, I think they should be, and it would be awesome, especially um, with the detective stuff as well, and corruption and all that stuff that's supposed to be in the first one. Um, it'll be very interesting to see the Court of Owls play in because they're great villains. And yeah, they're more of like a secretive stuff, so they involve more detective work and stuff. Um, so it could definitely be interesting in that aspect. You could see maybe like them as the third movie's villain or whatever, because that could definitely be interesting. I could just imagine the stuff Batman's gonna do against the Court of Owls. It'll be awesome. I don't know if you maybe you could add like ah scrap that idea, but yeah, let's go on the fourth idea. The next one is gonna be Mr. Freeze. I mean, since you're introducing basically Riddler and Penguin, why not uh, put in Mr. Freeze, who we haven't really gotten in live action. We've gotten him in live action back in like the '90s or whatever. But yeah, I think Mr. Freeze should definitely be in the one of the movies or whatever. To be honest with you, I would have put him in the first one as well because he definitely could go along with the other villains and maybe make kind of like a Sinister Six kind of thing, which could definitely be interesting. I mean, multiple villains versus the Batman and a whole bunch of things. It would be so interesting watching that movie unfold. Um, Mr. Freeze, like I said before, he's not been in much movies since the '90s. And yeah, I think he's another vital Batman villain. He's really cool, and yeah, he could definitely be in there. It would definitely be cool. I don't really consider him like a main villain. I think if you were introduce him, I would prefer him alongside maybe like the Riddler or something. I don't know, but that could definitely be interesting. Now the next one's actually I don't have a picture of it because I actually forgot and just came into my mind here, but it's Poison Ivy. Um, why not include Poison Ivy? She's definitely a good character, another vital piece. I don't want to copy the other movie, the previous movie, with Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy, but it could work like that as well. Obviously, they're vital pieces, and I don't think of them as main villains of the movie, such as like Joker or something like that. But yeah, that's basically it. Comment down below. Who do you guys want to see? Are you guys like? Is your list the same as mine? Is there a character you would add? Uh, and yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.